for me. You've given me everything, and there ain't nothing more to me but you. There's nothing left for me but there's nothing left but you.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now a second down and 6.
For the good life, and hell come to me in the sky, but I'm alive. That bitch ass nigga on the ground, nigga.
Here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Oh.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback,
yeah, pop my son right quick.
Most of the time,
I see a nigga talking shit over there. Is he talking over there? He's talking that shit.
Because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him.
There we go. I can hear Mad now. What's good? What's good, Baltimore?
Third play here.
Over there screaming like that.
Are up against a 3rd and 5.
She on that dope. She over there screaming. She on that dope. Which is the crack house, nigga? Where you at? Oh, shit. Get him. Oh, I'm at the nigga. Oh.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
I don't know what he's over there doing. He over there arguing with his girl. Goddamn, he finna go for it on 4th down. I ain't finna get it. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna try to scramble and run with Lamar. We gonna goddamn knock Lamar's shit off. He ain't talking. I thought he was saying some shit over there. He ain't saying nothing. Get back to my music.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Flush to his right. Now a diving effort right.
You gotta get that motherfucking what's called. That's my fault. I ain't have nobody out there.
You don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
No, I can't listen to this nigga over there. I don't know what's going on over there. These niggas over there playing goddamn. My Rod Wave at. Mustn't Rod Wave for you nigga. Pop that shit up, TNT. Yeah.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Conversations in too deep. And get us some sleep. Try to get him some
Throwing
peace.
on 1st down, it's Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
It be challenging.
Screen pass, good for 5.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know, you create those great mismatches, throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for him.
Well, I can certainly tell
my
my age,
peroxide.
because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football out of the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round? That's what I call a steal.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. First carry for a Central Florida alum, Latavius Murray. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
They won't be
Just not a whole
long.
lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice
Throwing his
job
arm
staying in their
blows
proper
and
places
his
and not
all
allowing any lanes to open up.
cry.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Now Jackson. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they go to work on a 1st and goal.
I'm going to show you how to do this, son.
And he is into
Man,
the
what
end
the
zone
fuck?
for a Baltimore touchdown.
Nigga
Lamar
with
Jackson
the gimmick-ass
scoring
plays.
on the 2-yard keeper.
Oh,
And the Ravens take it all the way down the field.
You want to
and
burn the
score
clock, huh?
on the opening
Okay.
drive.
We'll play that game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0
We
game.
will play that game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
On the road.
And no
Way
return on this one as the fair
home.
catch is
Sorry,
for
my
and taken.
friends, I don't want to be alone. I'll be gone to November. Per calendar, phone key raining, heart key breaking.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Brady escaping the pressure right. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Brady. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And shedding the tackle, and now some room.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now Leonard Fournette. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A handoff to Fournette. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
It's a shame on you. I never give me alone after it came down to. When change on you, get blind so long. Farewell.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. So Brady departs, and on is Ryan Succop for the Buccaneer field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Lawson used to do I thought it.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They're going to give this one to Gronkowski, and he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there, relied on the big guys up front, and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Watch that. Chase, hold 66. He's coming.
Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Watch the safety creep. Hey, Alabama.
They hand this one to Gronk. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Buccaneers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Ryan Suckup on for the point after.
You want to play the burner clock game? Let's play that motherfucker, man.
In quarter number 2.
You ain't seen me burn the whole second half yet. We're gonna burn that motherfucker up.
Each team's headed, each team is
solid game. It's all good.
As the kicks away.
You better dive down. I'm gonna knock his shit off.
Short kick taken at about the 16.
Hey, my son, this is sad news. This is bad news. I know it's that true.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. First down and more for Jackson. And he's going to
come on with the fumble, man.
All the way down to the
it's over. Oh, my God. The lineman got up there. Come on, man.
That'll make it 2nd and 10. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Somewhere, someday, the niggas got the line and that's my name. You got the truth in the mark. Don't
Tucker's kick right there. It's good.
None of they would carry me
for this first half.
I'll be resting in peace.
Down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach. Thanks.
You know it's only halftime, right? You know we got a whole half to go.
Fought battle to this point.
Watch my duty now.
Game thus far. 10-7 the score.
Watch my duty now.
Action on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26.
We ain't did our stuff yet. We just been chilling. When it's time to get it, we get it now. I'm gonna try to score before the 4-minute mark. The 4-minute mark.
Offense ready to get their drive started. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game.
Nice.
They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
An incomplete pass on first down.
He's still in that zone.
2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Here's Brady to throw.
Take that.
This is caught
Yeah,
by
too damn deep.
Evans. And he'll be
And
taken
them
down, but
niggas
not
going 100 yards
before
deep.
working across midfield.
They going 100 yards.
In
Where
Raven
them niggas
territory,
going, man?
it's a first and 10 at
Them
the
niggas going to the
49
moon.
line.
Got him.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Evans here.
Oh!
And he'll go
Don't do
down
him like that,
before
baby.
this inside
Hold on, Mike. Hold on, Mike. Don't do him like that now.
Check Mike 21. Stop your whining. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him.
Throwing on first down is Brady.
Don't let him breathe, defense.
Over the middle, and there's a dynamite.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Say what you gonna say about me.
He had no regard for his body on that.
Don't
catch.
spray about me. Don't spray about me. Broad day about me. Hey.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. They'll swing this out to
Come on, Fournette.
And now they're
Look at that
inside
nigga.
the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Shit, he pussy.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll make it second down. A shotgun give to
Fournette, what are we doing? Run through that nigga, man.
He takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Oftentimes we praise an
You giving this nigga too much goddamn confidence.
But in this game, how about what we're seeing?
I'm about to go my other nigga, man. If you ain't doing your job, you don't want to do your job on that. Fuck it.
I don't think we've ever awarded.
You don't want to do your job, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We
We
got to find somebody else to do it.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Back to the
Run through that nigga. Run through that nigga.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
3rd and 2, right?
Ain't no way in hell that little ass nigga supposed to run through his Calais Campbell. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Ain't no Calais Campbell. Come on, man. Come on, man. Nigga 6'8". Come on, man.
Now Jones.
Get there. Get there. Get there.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
I'm going to handle my business. Try me. Handle my...
And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
I'm telling you, we is winning.
Hard to argue with
that.
That
goddamn ride way go so hard, man. I can't wait till the new shit comes out.
They use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner.
All right, what we got? Damn, we got 2 minutes left in the quarter, so he can do some shit.
Like they found the formula.
He got 7 minutes in the game. He probably can run out about 4, 5 minutes, 6 minutes.
Extra point put through by Suckup, and the lead is now 14-10.
They got to fucking play with Lamar, man. Like, what? Why does the screen do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on? The fuck is why is the screen nigga zooming back? Like, that's wild.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Oh, come on.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
All right, what we got? Now you got that. Going Hollywood Brown up the top.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next
Hollywood
drive.
over the top.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key.
You gotta get
they don't have to
smack
do
that
differently
nigga.
just because
I want to see niggas hit, use your hit stick,
still
fumble.
the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Come on, how many people watching us right now? We got, all right, we ain't got too many watching. We got 1.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
All right, bring it in. Right there. He gonna fake the hand up now.
Jackson.
Oh, right there. Go get him.
Flushed out right. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
Catch
and
it,
they
catch
get
it.
him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And run with it a little bit. Why you down now?
What we call on defense and
we trying to play tag.
What you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson?
You want to play tag out
out
here?
of the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what?
Come here.
That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Yeah, that's Barry.
He stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
That's a real deal. You know he real deal. Pierre Paul ain't.
Here's
Jackson. There you go. Come here. Yep. Come on. What is that? Hey, that's a legal man downfield.
And he's
got eight centers downfield.
5-yard line.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. You got. Come on, man. You can't throw a ball up the field on a screen pass unless it's an option. And that's not even an option. That nigga just.
And that is gonna do it for this third quarter of action.
Oh boy,
You're
man,
watching the
I love it.
NFL on EA Sports.
I guess they ain't gonna put all the rules in the game. 35-yard line, 5 minutes to go in the game. We need to hold him to a field goal, honestly, y'all. We need to hold this nigga to a field goal.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let the quarterback draw. Or he gonna automatic
From the
down
gun, it's Jackson. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5
you
as
know
he
I
gets
did.
it to the 30.
I ain't about to get shook, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? Come on, man. I play Madden. I play Madden, baby. I play Madden, nigga. I know Lamar Jackson. I know Kyler Murray. I know Josh Allen. Come on, baby. Come on, you gotta play the game. This shit ain't nothing sweet.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the
Come here.
option. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I don't give a fuck what it is. Field goal, touchdown, and you get the shit on me, nigga. This shit gonna be. You gonna dial some shit up. What is that? Spread flex.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll go again with Dobbins.
God damn.
And he gets this down
Why
to
do
the
they make the
18,
nigga go to the left so hard on a hit stick?
Yeah, once more, strong running.
I mean, you know damn well I'm not aiming over there.
Drive brewing right here.
Nigga.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
We'll see. Yeah, I gotta run.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
Oh, okay.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up.
My best 2 linebackers tackle him, and that nigga fall forward.
Like that on 1st down, it really does a whole
I'm talking the nigga that's 500 pounds right there.
But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Smart man.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson eluding the pressure right.
Don't do nothing stupid. I was hoping you did. Don't do nothing stupid.
Like that right there.
Don't do nothing stupid, nigga.
Right play, throwing it away like that.
Yep. Burn that clock for me. I appreciate that pass.
Outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing.
Now you finna run it because you know you gotta make the clock run, and you gonna go for it on 4th down regardless. So you're gonna try to run and get as close as you can. That's the game, man.
As big of a play as we've
that's the option. Okay, that's the option, y'all. Huntley gonna pass it too. He got it on. Oh! Go get it! Go get it! Go get him! Go get him! Let's go! Let's go, Madden!
Defensively, though, opportunity.
That's my man right there, baby.
Was because that's all defenses talk about: getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning.
Bro, I ain't never seen it before in my life. And bro, I got like almost like probably what 700 games played. Never seen that before. Never seen that before. That's Hey, you was trying to get too cute out there, man. Why are you taking Lamar? Come on, you gonna take Lamar out and put Huntley in? Man, call a fucking timeout then. Okay, you never played me though. You never played the Tampa Bay Buccaneer.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
Yeah, you going to the sideline or to the middle. And everybody back there. And we rushing that nigga too. Fuck dropping them niggas.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Carry him over there. Go get him. Good job. Take that.
And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy.
Hey, you got hope, though. You got hope. You know what I'm saying? You got hope.
The Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football.
You got hope, my nigga.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively. So they can't just kneel this
oh, my God. Let me go to conservative right quick.
You're exactly right. Let
me put that motherfucker on conservative right quick.
God. In order to feel like they have this one in hand.
I was, but you was in man though, so shit. I thought you gonna be in that zone you always in. I was gonna light your ass up.
Not totally home free yet, but it's
okay. Yeah, okay. They always say a good zone like a man, and I'm gone. Peace out. Peace. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We free. Oh, what's the way? Look. Oh, sir. Game time.
Ronald Jones.
As that trap play.
Buccaneers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Hey man, they ain't giving me a lot of shit. They got my nigga goddamn me his stick in the air. I'm right there in the hole with him.
2 minutes, I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
That's why I went word early on when you was doing your shit, man. You just gotta be ready to capitalize on the play in Madden. Madden gonna give you one play every game. They gonna give you an opportunity to goddamn me do something. A nigga gonna throw a dumbass pass. Quarterback might. Yeah. You try to be too cute. I'm being real with you. Ain't no reason, nigga. Man, Lamar, your best player on the field. I don't give a fuck if Tom Brady red. I'm still throwing that motherfucker. These niggas play time after time. I know, and you shit, man. You got too much speed out there to be running. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love when niggas always run with Baltimore. Cause I ain't gotta worry about Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Brown's fast as a motherfucker.
Throwing Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep down.
Oh, come on, baby.
That is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down.
You know what? I'm gonna throw you a bone. I'm gonna throw you a bone. Let's go.
They've got the lead 4th quarter.
We in man all the way out. No zone, no drop, no help. Give me that.
And this one
no zone, no drop, no help. Them tight ends coming. Them D ends coming. I ain't dropping them niggas to no zone, no spy. They coming.
Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
See, what the fuck is that? Somebody explain to me why on that play the screen just goes. I've never seen that before. Like, it helps you at fucking halftime. And why you got 10? And honestly, he should have fumbled because I.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive.
Hey man, because you took them 8 out. Yeah, it's all good, man. Most niggas I play don't beat me.
He's going to let it fly.
Give me that.
And this one is incomplete.
I'm throwing the ball too. You might get a pick, man. Might get a pick 6. Make it interesting. Get your onside kick. I've seen stranger shit happen. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Oh, nope. He dropped that right there.
Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Calais would come. Hey, Calais would run his heart out, man. That big nigga was coming hard, but he's slow as a motherfucker out there. Damn, Calais.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
That's right there. Oh, bad pass. Ooh, good shit. Uh-oh. That's 6. That's 6. That's 6. Come on, Brady. Come on, get him. Get him. Hawk him down. Hawk him down.
And he will bring this this back.
See, I told you.
Pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
He got that dance. Look, go for 2. Go for 2.
Well,
there you go. There you go. And you cut it to 3. Might get you on. Might get a rapid down. And you still got 2 timeouts.
Like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around
there go that play. Watch the screen, y'all.
We could have a great finish.
And they'll try to run
nigga. Fuck wrong with you.
Fuck
Fuck wrong with you, my nigga. Fuck wrong with you. See, that's what should have happened last time on that one play. I did the exact same shit. Hold on, man. You trying to get too friendly out here, nigga. What on? God damn. Give me that.
And the Bucks are on this one.
Go this way.
And that should just about do it.
All right, man. Take our knees right quick.
They needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And
all right, now I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do.
And someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an
all right,
onside
I got you.
I
got you on the last play.
The team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Nah, man, you ain't got none of that shit, nigga. Make it exciting. I'm on YouTube right now. These niggas be like, oh, Mike, you lost to the sorry ass nigga, man. Why you playing with him?
You win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Let me get a little time out at 1 second. Come on, Coach. Come on, Coach. Come on, Coach.
And now we'll get a
it's just Mike on gaming. That's just simple. The icon is an image of a tiger. Yeah, I've strength. You can get Godwin. Yeah, go Godwin. I go with him. I ain't going God. I'm going him.
Throw left side complete. That's
all right, man. Good game.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So time has run out on what will be.
You thought I was about to just throw the ball to Godwin, and I seen Godwin on easy route.
Bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl.
That's big boy football right there, y'all. I'm just saying, man. Like y'all be seeing me playing every night, right? So y'all know, man. I get the victories, bro.
We've heard that a million times, right?
I'm a victory getter. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I ain't scoring the first quarter because nigga had the ball the whole first quarter. That's a little gift that I gave him right there. What about them stats, though? 131 passing, 117 rushing, 9.4 yards. We green everywhere besides that one turnover that I gave him. You know what I'm saying? One turnover that I gave him. If I ain't give him that, man, he ain't with this shit. That's just what I do, man. And look, y'all gonna be shocked the team I play with next. Y'all like, man, I ain't never seen you yet. Yeah, niggas who know, you know what I'm saying, who been watching Mike on game and been watching Madden, they know about cooking and book it. They know about cooking and book it. Some of y'all niggas don't know about cook it and book it, man. Cook it and book it. I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. I'm gonna show you what I mean by that, man. Yo, Cool Breeze, you know about cooking and book it, right, nigga? I know you know about it. That's when I first came back on the scene. You know what I'm saying? That's when I knew I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man. We got to develop something. And that's what we did. And we played with the motherfucking Minnesota Vikings for the first year. Had Stephon Diggs, had Adam Thielen, had Dalvin Cook, had Kirk Cousins, had my nigga Smith, had Kyle Rudolph. You know what I'm saying? We had Kendricks, we had Barr. You know what I'm saying? They had a pretty good secondary. They had Harrison, they had still got Harrison, still got my boy out there, my boy name. Xavier something. Xavier something, you know what I'm saying? So them niggas been happy, you know what I'm saying? Now that they done lost a lot of niggas too. Damn. Shit taking like 45 seconds to get a game. You got 85 people searching. And they had some pretty good corners over there too. Now they ain't really got no corners. They got Peterson. But Peterson getting old. Shit, down at 35. I'm not 35. Ain't old, but that's football old though. And when you play one of these skill positions, that's typically a young man position. 25 to 30 is when you reach the stride. You might have some good years past 30, until about 32, 33. And then he starts slowly declining. Oh, he got my team on me. It's all good.
Everyone here ready to
I ain't never beat my.
As Tampa Bay gets ready
I don't
to
know, bro. I ain't played with the Vikings in about
Vikings.
Shit. I don't know, some months. I know.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa.
Nah, I don't hear random, nigga. I said my shit up.
Now out of his end zone.
What the fuck are you doing, nigga? Nigga, what is you doing? Am my thing stuck? What the fuck was that? That nigga was on that sauce. Is my button jam? Shit, we about to see. Niggas out here doing all kind of moves. Oh, he run that look. And what's that? That's like, man.
A former Seminole back home in Florida. It's Dalvin Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
He was fortunate. That's what they saying on the air.
2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, here's Cousins. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Cousins now to throw on first down. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's
let go
at the 43.
Make sure these niggas
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he sneaks his way forward.
Come on, Dalvin, what is you doing?
Here, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Give to Cook out of the gun. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it.
I'm about to put your ass on that bench, boy. You shit, you boy. No, I won't put you on the bench, nigga. You one nigga who never going on a motherfucker. Oh, he just over there by himself like that. Okay.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd.
Take that all day.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
That was too easy.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't
matter. Give me
first
down.
They got what they needed.
That's all I needed. I just need first down.
And I'm going
that's all we needed.
Here.
Then we flip it. Then we really get what we need.
A lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big.
Why don't you get it? Go get it, boy.
Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
I see you, Kurt. Gotta go there, Kurt. Rip them up in there, Kurt.
We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing.
Rip that bitch in, Kurt.
On the opening drive, they like that.
They don't just like it, they love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Handoff comes to Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone.
You know what it is, man.
Touchdown. Dalvin Cook. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are on the board first here on the road in Tampa.
I don't know why them call them niggas the fucking purple people, people eaters.
That's a weird
ass
statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going
to no statement drive, man. We just a regular drive, baby. That's what we do on that shit. I like we ain't putting in our work already. I ain't played with the Vikings, but I got a system.
After, right down the middle. And he makes the score 7-0.
What are you talking about? Hey, yes, sir. Go give me your ass as a game.
Up to kick off following the touchdown.
It's solo myself. The time. I ain't get the
and out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Yeah. Niggas ain't getting no money, tell them quit that capping. Niggas ain't getting no money, tell them quit that capping. You ain't out your election, I ain't even get your
Buccaneers here first and 10
triple platinum, man. I want to hit no nagging.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have
Youngin
2
out the
remaining
bottom,
as
but
we
he
step
made it
aside
happen.
here in this first quarter.
And to my end, and that brand new band.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Yeah, you're going to start.
Working with 2nd and 5
he beat
now.
Richard Denner.
Here's a give to Fournette. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Tesla. It's such a dresser. Now I want to see them niggas get beat how they get beat when I play with them. I got me a Hunter over there. I want to see them niggas get beat. That nigga over there be getting his ass whooped, number 75. Sorry ass nigga. Oh, come on, man. You gotta cop that up, man. That's Harrison Smith.
Down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down.
That's a hit right there, boy. God damn.
In the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot. And they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out. I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores. Could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll be taken down.
That nigga don't get no clock when I play them niggas. That nigga sorry.
First quarter of play.
Fuck, I don't play with them niggas when I got it 20 head and got them
EA Sports.
I'm gonna knock his shit off if you running with him again. I'm telling you right now. I don't like that sorry ass nigga. That nigga fumble one time, he ain't never played again. That nigga fumble one time, I ain't never put that nigga back in the game. And I done played 700 games. Around the door. Hey, loving you.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Them turtles out there. Hey, I was on the jet. Y'all have to figure that was next. My every step. I like this.
Brady now on 1st down. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. They'll contain him to just 4.
Oh, man, I told y'all play with him, nigga. That's goddamn me what that's gun. First play.
Okay, so
that's
the completion. But
I don't know what
really
it's called.
enjoyed watching how the defense
but
stayed
I put goddamn me
stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Street runner. Running sometime night the daylight faces of a spot.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
I won't use this play.
Now Brady. Here's Johnson with a reception. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tyler Johnson, 29 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point put through by Succo. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
Close the door.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Nwangu now from his end zone.
Now you ain't doing all that funny shit.
Touchback.
Sorry ass nigga.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's a give to Cook.
And
he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. They just do get the play off. Now Cousins. Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And the other bit.
So nothing doing there. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
My game by you, Drew.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Game by you, Drew. Yes. And the other bit.
Working out of the gun. Cousins.
I told you, man, it's your play.
Open man here is Conklin.
I told you it's your play, baby.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Hiding a bitch ain't bitches than a motherfucker. Low key.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. We've hit the
2-minute
mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
As I win that change. Into the bank. Yeah, bitch gonna get it alone.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Third down, Dalvin Cook. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
And
so that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
And then I know it brains. Think about
Mike Zimmer's made his decision, and that decision is to try and go for this thing on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Thank you for that timeout.
He's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw complete.
Why did you turn around like that, my guy?
A gain of 6 there on first.
What the fuck?
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end.
Lame how the game go.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Let the brain go. And the boo, back to black, back to rain go.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
Brian from my Draco.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
What the fuck was that, Mike?
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with great starting field position and timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
It's caught by Nick Evans.
God, how did I not catch it?
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Oh, my God. I should let them go right to me.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Brady going to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete.
Caught that motherfucker.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The final shot before half for Brady. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Vikings are going to take possession of
I don't know what the fuck you think about.
They were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Say this. I have a long way to get to this. Man, I ain't at the world.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score.
Yeah, man, it's million on to get a beard. My kid. And that's the same night.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Long dark road. Still, we got so far to go. He shocked the world.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw, Cousins. That is caught. Westbrook's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time.
That guy, he just out the red. Yeah, he overcame. That guy, he threw that heat a bit.
The quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Cousins. This is Smith with a grab. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
And a lipstick, baby girl material.
Again, it's Cook. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
My dog. You the hottest hot sauce. Liquor with no chaser. Nigga played her for a rich nigga to save her. But they got paid for.
Short yardage, Cousins.
Ah!
And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown, Vikings.
Lifestyle, everything in
4 yards on the touchdown grab.
But you got to see the girl drink what love to a broken.
You get down near the goal line. This is where having a sure-handed tight end.
And then Carlton Davis sorry as hell. That nigga always getting beat 24. You say, hey, I hate that nigga Carlton Davis, man.
Open for an easy touchdown.
Anytime you get a big play, he around that motherfucker. Hey, get in there.
Extra point was looking, but he does make it.
You know it.
And that makes the score 14-7.
If you play with him, you know, no, I ain't lying. Oh, he be on anybody. Tyree Hill, Pringle, Hardman, he getting beat.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
I'm like, damn, bro, you're the best corner, but you always getting beat.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, come on with that.
Tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
To a broken heart. With love to a broken heart. Hey, baby.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things
What
off.
you looking
That's
at?
the only way you can get
You
it
being
done.
nosy. You being a Karen.
From the 25 on second down, Brady.
Come
And
on with
that'll
that ball,
be
man.
incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Make sure a car.
We
Okay,
saw
there
this
you
a
go.
lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to
Separate.
go up
That's
with the
what we
defender
gotta do.
and find a way to start coming down
No,
with
no.
them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Complete. It's
Come
Johnson.
on.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field.
Come on,
And he was
Patrick
able to
Peterson.
get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Thank
Yeah, I
you.
would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
On second down, Bernard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the
I want
40.
to hurt that nigga.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Open man, it's Jalen Darden. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jalen Darden, 38 yards. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Suck up for the extra point.
Ah, bounce it.
And we've got a good one brewing.
I heard
Ball
that.
knotted up at 14.
That's how I go. That Madden for you. Can't believe I threw that fucking pick earlier, man. I'm not through that
So we're right
sorry
back
ass
where we
pass.
started, all
Damn.
even as the kick's away.
So, man, that's a circle.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
No, I'm okay. Yeah, just ask myself, why do I worry?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives.
I threw it too late.
One for each.
I threw it too late.
That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up.
I couldn't believe it.
Play
I couldn't believe he was that open.
this game.
Yeah, he was open like a motherfucker, man, for like the first. As soon as he passed it, I don't know if you're in the same defense, but if you're here, I'm about to beat you right now. He better be in, man.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins.
Oh, what the fuck is that, Kurt? What is that? Inaccurate bullet pass. What the fuck is that?
And the Bucs are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter.
How do you miss a nigga that open?
The turnover when we get back. You are watching the
He didn't get hit.
On EA Sports.
Man, that's bullshit, man. That's bullshit, man. Oh my God, nigga, Kurt, what are you doing out here, bro? Hey, son.
Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it here with Bernard. And the whole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Exactly. Come on, man. What is all that bullshit?
And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Tie game for
I know goddamn well the nigga ain't grab me like that.
Well in field goal range, you can't throw a pick there.
And you know I want to give all the credit to the defenders, right? I mean, they made a play on the ball, but bottom line, you set up the situation perfectly. You've already got the field goal in the bag. You've got to make sure you take care of the football in that situation.
That's crazy, man. Nigga, man, that's bullshit, bro.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
That's some bullshit,
and the question,
bro.
Can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get this up to
Every
the
now and
30-yard
again,
line.
he call that.
I like what I'm seeing from them here.
Tie
game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Excuse me.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the run. He's checking. Crash. You go tight. You got tight.
Yeah, man. Okay.
A give. This is Cook. And this will be a Vikings 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Sorry. But I ain't sorry.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
I'm all in on B. All right.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. That's complete. It's Cook. So no gain on the play. And they'll make it 2nd and 10.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me.
Cousins to throw. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Here's Cousins. That is caught by Thielen. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
You gotta
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as he'll get it with still a minute 20
need
left to go.
Somebody. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Yeah, I'm about my business.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 80 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Your speed, I'll handle my biz. Hey, you know, yeah, Uncle.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Well, kind of
good. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. This will be play number 9 of the drive here, as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Tension building. Here's Greg Joseph. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Here comes Johnson on the return. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible
get the money,
right
baby. That's another 100 G's. But they blocking their ass off.
And they're going to get to him.
Goddamn, they block like that. They got 15 seconds back there.
Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it, because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously,
I just beat my team with the Vikings.
Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
Anything. Ain't get no shade. A million. I'm still the same nigga. Forever not a baby. Believe me. Believe me. Cell phone ring, that's another 100 G's.
And the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Tampa.
Yeah, I killed that nigga with Tampa. What's over? Meat that I was looking for. I need to hire something. Let me spread this on. don't feel nothing. That's real different. Man, different. Yeah, cut out put red in it. Red in it. And put everything. It's working out your mission. And that's to get my business. I'm going famous. You gotta watch it where I be aiming. It's dangerous. I'm gonna cut the back, just aim it. Everything's that per bound. Getting my brain down. Going around. I remember that once. I did a song. I did a song. Like to do now. Keep it moving. Keep it moving, dog. I like moving. Moving, girl. Keep it moving, dog.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, where the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started, and off we go from Tampa. Taken at the 15, a short kick, and able to get this out to the 25.
Nation.
Easy. 53. 72.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. First down and much more here for Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Here's Brady. Getting it out wide here to Bernard. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Brady going to try and throw on third down. He drops it off for Bernard. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Here's Brady to throw. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Brady to throw again. That's complete. Bernard. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, he'll have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Jones. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
On 2nd and goal, Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette. Touchdown! Leonard Fournette. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Left. I got him.
Brady now on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
45.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Hey, we got 3 down. Check nickel. Jam.
Shotgun now for Brady. This is caught by Evans. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down at 4.
Check. Watch 54. Go. Bang.
From the gun, it's Brady. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Brady now to throw. He's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Fournette. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Fournette again. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. They're going to give this one to Gronkowski, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski punching it in from a yard away. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point put through by Succop, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. And how about this decision? Tie game, 1st half, but here's an onside kick. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Brady. He'll drop this off for Bernard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Now Brady again. On the screen, Bernard. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Wait, that Alabama 380. Hey, check it. I'm coming. 72.
Now Brady. He's going to drop this one down to Bernard. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Check three. Check 52. Slam. So, no, 66. Bunch. No, but he hit.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So Brady departs, and on is Ryan Succop for the Buccaneer field goal. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. Succop's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the three.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
You ready?
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. On first down, Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you're probably going to have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
We got three, fellas, we got three.
From midfield, here's Brady. Evans has it left side. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. 18 yards on each of the last two plays, and they're picking up big chunks now.
Wait, 20. Rush in.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Three down. Hey, 66. Kill. Watch the slant. 72. Motion.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Push him back. 45. Mike, 45. All day, baby, all day. 45. Mike, 45.
To throw, it's Brady. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Brady now on first down. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 6 there on first.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield. Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive goal in another zone.
What the fuck, man?
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Nigga playing on the fucking line.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
Let's get that swagger, y'all. Let's get that swagger.
Touchdown. Leonard Fournette. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Extra point try now for Succop. And that makes it 14-10. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Brady's throw on target to Godwin here.
Oh,
touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Get the interception,
Chris
bro.
Godwin,
They is homie on the interceptions.
And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now 17-14. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A run with Fournette there as he'll push this forward for about 4 on first down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's got some space here. Touchdown. Ronald Jones, 48 yards. And the Bucs have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Succop for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the fourth, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Double tight, guys, double tight. You got three down.
Now Brady. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Throwing now is Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. A handoff to Fournette.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. A touchdown is a must here, but of course beware of leaving too much time on the clock for Tom Brady. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Fournette, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Y'all talking. And I start walking. Everything wastes time.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for his start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Brady going to throw. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And some space here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Shoot.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Wait, set. 53. Mike 29. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. Hey, Alabama. 72.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Wait, set. Wait, 20. Strip that ball. Hey, track it.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Dumps it off to Fournette. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
My hiatus.
Wait, set. Wide 20. Mike 45. Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
They hand this one to Gronk. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message, hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let them know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory, be aggressive. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Fournette running out of the gun. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the 1st quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive, maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. So an onside kick fail in the 1st quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Dancing to his left. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing Jones. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jones out to the flat, and that's caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. It's the fullback. 31 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That's going to be evil.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage?
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Brady. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Here's Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. There he goes, left side. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
That's cool with me. All right, fine, big man.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
This nigga right here is funny, bro.
They saw the heavy look
I'm going to get what I'm going to get, man, regardless of 3 or 5 or whatever.
Linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
He was stern with
Now
it.
the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. As
if you're
the
lucky.
clock will stop with 37 seconds to play
This
in
nigga right
this
here,
first
wow.
half.
I mean, it's just simple, bro.
This is
Just
third
do
and
what
goal.
you been doing, man.
Giants
That's all you
defense,
gotta
they have
do.
withstood the test.
The play
thus
gonna
far.
work. But you gotta believe in it. What the
This is
fuck?
going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. The Giants going to
Bro,
burn their
that's so
third
fucking
and
fake.
final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Oh, I ain't worried about the 3 or the 2 or the 1 or the. I'm gonna get 6 right here. Then I'm gonna kick a kick and get
Instead,
7.
they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They're going to give this one to Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Suckup. And that makes the score 14-7.
I don't know what they did in the 90 nigga. Yeah. I need to say, man,
now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Returning it, John Ross. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
I'm going to take my shot.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Going deep downfield for Ross.
Take that.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Take that.
Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception.
Grab me a Philly right quick.
You do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Throw left side complete.
Give me a Philly
That's
right quick.
Evans.
Philly special.
Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
And he's got this down to the 35. Now a timeout taken.
Give me a Philly right. You was right, nigga. I might get 3. You was right. You a smart nigga. You a smart ass nigga. I like you. You intelligent. I might get 3. Oh, look at that hit. Wow, what a hit. Wow. Wow.
Whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Let me go put my shit on goddamn conservative right now. Put my shit on conservative right now. What is it about, a 52? What is that, 52? This butter in the goddamn can.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And Suckup will put this
shit money in the can. You're right, I might get 3.
for this first
Don't
half.
kick me that ball back, too,
Time for a
dog.
break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This
Oh,
is the
damn.
NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
You see, I should change it in like, what, 30 seconds? If we was tied up, now I'm up 10. All right,
the
look,
Giants set to get the
whatever.
football, and they trail here as we get
throw
back
another pick.
underway
That's what you do.
in the second half. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30.
That nigga ain't no Micah. He ain't Micah All-Star. Ain't no Micah All-Star.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
You know, they're down 2 scores.
Oh, come on. See, they should have called it the first time. You can't do that shit.
They've got to start putting
it's a whack-ass play. Niggas do gimmicks and shit, bro.
Deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Man, what the fuck? Another, let him run. Shit. You can't do that, dog. Y'all niggas don't know football. Can't run a screen and have a nigga running downfield. Them niggas, the screeners are downfield.
If they're more than a yard downfield. That's complete to Slayton. Something we're seeing more of with
his gimmick ain't working.
Illegal man downfield, and that's
his little gimmick ain't working. First and 25. Man, you ain't got shit.
Now
that's what you depend on.
Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there.
There weren't really Danny Pennies out here.
Lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second
Danny
and third
Pennies
down to fall
out here.
back on.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Watch the pass. 25, check 25, check 25.
I got the whole field right here. I got this whole area right here. This is my area. You throw anything right here, I'm taking to that.
From the gun, Jones. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
Come on, man. You got to pick.
Dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
Goddamn Saquon.
On third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. They'll try and throw for it here. Eluding the pressure right. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys have the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. A first down carry for Barkley. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
That nigga said I didn't do this, though.
Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. Touchdown!
Good job,
Giants.
man. Scored a touchdown.
A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
He sounds so happy right now, boy. It's going to be funny in about 2 minutes?
Touchdown.
2 minutes game time?
Gano now
That's
to
going
have
to be
the
like,
extra
damn,
point.
man. I might be about 7. I
And
might
this
be
is
about
up
10
and good
again.
to make it a 17-14 game.
Is that an experience? Well, y'all niggas funny.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Y'all niggas funny.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
That's facts. He's speaking facts. This shit honey to me, dog.
Set to begin their next possession. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
This shit taste like goddamn cotton candy out here. That shit taste like cotton candy.
Again, it's Fournette. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
They cotton candy out here,
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something?
I got a sweet tooth, nigga.
Power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you
that
decide
nigga
to blitz
said
him, because
he got
if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him,
I
don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Talking out
of that
shit,
wind up
man.
A loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
How hard is it going here now? How long are you going?
Shotgun now for Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette.
And
he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Really nice at the person.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's caught. It's Miller. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
You got to throw that dot on.
Again, it's Brady. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2.
Oh, my God. This nigga is funny, bro.
Brady.
That nigga is so fucking funny, man. Bro, are you a comedian? Do you do stand-up comedy or something, that nigga? God damn. I'm trying to hold his laughter back, man, trying to be serious about the plays and shit. And then Jabril, we got one, Jabril. We got one, man. Boy, if you don't shut that soft-ass shit up, man. Goddamn, boy, are you a Madden player or are you a mascot, my nigga? Let me know. If you want to be a fucking mascot, nigga, I know some folks, my nigga. I know some folks, bro. You want to be a mascot, nigga? I know some people, dog. I know. Oh, here we go. Oh, you don't give a fuck who you know. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who you know.
Now the Bucks going to use the first timeout.
My fucking lighter go.
2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Oh, what you think, you gonna stop me? Bro, my nigga, you suck. Like you are a horrible player. What I think? Same thing I told you last time. I'm gonna get a touchdown, then I'm gonna kick my field goal.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long
These
way.
things I know. Things I know about me.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he's in.
Facts.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Big facts. Big facts.
Gronkowski, a beast
Big
in the
facts.
red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
Big facts.
And the Buccaneers here finding a way to
Big
stretch
facts.
their lead. But that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way
Fuck
this
my
thing
damn
has
lighters
been
up.
going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Look, man,
That's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it?
money.
Points have been at a premium throughout
Yeah, I don't
this
make
game.
no money, dog.
So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much?
I ain't
for
never
them to
seen no
overcome?
money. What color is money? Is it purple? I don't know about no green money, dog. Oh nah, blue faces. You talking about the rapper? I like him. He finna box a nigga. He finna box who Blueface finna box? Blueface finna box somebody. I don't know who Blueface finna box.
And
It's my money.
5.
I'm just talking about ass whooping, dog. That's all I pass out. I just pass out ass whoopings.
Another attempt now from 5 yards further back.
Boop. Good dive,
And
though.
these guys will take a
good dive.
10-point lead.
Oh, chicken, cheddar, I'm scared. Well, you gotta be the funniest nigga on the planet.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to
sound
keep
like
this
one.
one away.
You sound like a funny ass nigga, like one of them niggas that goddamn
And he
tell
can't
jokes all
field
day.
it cleanly. It's loose.
Nigga goddamn me out there on his porch telling jokes and shit. Yeah. Funny niggas normally lose, so that's how I go. Yeah, funny niggas normally lose, bro. Just being real with you, man.
Offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the
they don't
fourth
call
quarter.
that time.
This drive becomes very critical. And he'll be taken down, but
Yeah,
not
no,
before
no,
they
no.
work it across
That's we get to the
midfield.
shade joint. That's a road tour.
That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
I'm like an old woman. That's from. That's old woman.
Completes
Let's go.
it to Evan Ingram. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
They call me lucky, man.
Open man right side is Ingram. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Completion good for 14 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short.
Okay. Yep.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Bucs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Thank you.
Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances for that interception.
Yeah, man. That's how
They're
it go,
already
bro.
slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly.
It got his man complete. 20, 10, 5.
You don't want nothing, get some.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Yeah!
82 yards.
Sorry,
And the
nigga.
Bucs are
Man, I
able
always
to
want to
strike
say
quickly
something about
to
some
add on
Madden
to
and
their
shit.
lead.
Niggas out here suck.
Well, this
Nigga
is
out here
exactly what
suck.
I expect teams to take a
Look
shot.
at that dot.
Right after
Danny
turnover,
Dimes.
you count on the defense
Tell me
to be a little
goat,
bit
nigga.
jumbled coming out on the field.
Tell me
Maybe catch
goat,
them back on their
nigga.
heels, and that's
Tell me
exactly
goat,
what they did
nigga.
there. They threw
Tell
it
me
downfield
goat. It ain't gotta be.
and
It's a
really
goat,
created a
nigga.
big play.
I missed
You
that
said
fucking. Fuck that
jumbled.
fucking field
They were
goal.
the
I don't need it.
definition of jumbled
Get your
defensively.
2
One
touchdowns
play
and two
into the
point
end zone.
conversions, nigga. You tied up. Might as well quit, my nigga. Nah, you wasting my time and shit, bro. God damn.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
He want a friendly. Ah!
Taken from about the 12.
That nigga said he want a friendly.
He's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds.
I gotta take my headset off, man. That nigga said he want a friendly, bro. Well, that motherfucker said, can I get a friendly, man? Get no goddamn friendly, nigga. You can get this L. We serving up hot L's around this motherfucker. That's what you can get, nigga.
The Giants offense at the line, ready
Danny
to begin
Dimes.
their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Flush to his right. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Back to throw. Jones. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, see?
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll let this go for the end zone. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the fourth quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Here's Jones. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that in Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 85 yards rushing for him now to this point. On 3rd down, Fournette. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And even playing on the road, the class of this ball club just too much to overcome.
Yeah, deep down, I think even the fans knew how this one was going to turn out. All right, they just came to support their team,